right, y'all, welcome to another episode of Unfriended. It's been a little minute. I had to take a little. I don't want to call it a hiatus, but you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't no hiatus.
Took a break though. We got a little burnout working on T's album, multiple other things too. I went out of town, took a little trip to Vegas. And y'all already know, man. Same shit as always. Before we get started, shout out to Panther City Hat Company. I'm gonna keep this one short. Go ahead and check them out for 15% off. Go to the online store. Use the code Unfriended to check out over at PantherCityHatCo.com. It's PantherCityHatCo.com. There's two of that's right there. They got a whole bunch of other stuff. Hats for girls, hats for kids. If you wanna, you know what I'm saying, match with your little one. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook at Panther City Hat Company. A shout out to Klarity Music Group for the production of this podcast. You can check them out on Instagram and Facebook under Klarity Music Group LLC or claritymusicgroup.com. It's Klarity with a K. I'm going to put all these links below. So you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, memorize any of that stuff or whatever. But we're going to keep this one short, y'all. We ain't going to rush through it, but we all got stuff to do today. But we had to get... For the first time, T's boy. So I don't know this dude at all. It's always, you know, my guest. My boy T finally, you know, brought in one of his people. So today we got Ray, aka Sugar Ray, aka Soulja Ray.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What's good?
That's all me. What's good with y'all? We out here.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Day in paradise.
I'm happy to be here.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I'm gonna just start this one off. You know again This is all you today. I mean, how do y'all know each other?
You already know what it is, man. Hey,
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
First off, I'm talking to Ray. You know what it is. First off, I want to say, Vic said you was eating them boys up the last time you was in there. He said you was throwing them uppercuts.
That's what I do,
mix it up with the left,
boxing.
with the right hook. You know, he was like, when you hit, every time it's a powerful smack. It's not like you hit and you twist that wrist, so you about to cut him, but you bring it back. So it's like every time it's a pow. The pow is consistent.
Thanks,
I was like, man,
shout out to Vic,
man.
man.
Shout out to Vic. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a different Vic, right? Not the same Vic.
That's Vic. That's
Wait,
Vic.
that's the
same Vic. Yeah, that was him.
So
this,
bro, you didn't even tell me that.
This is where I'm gonna start it.
Vic.
We're gonna make the connection. This Rob G, this T, you know.
Rob G.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
We just making something of the people in the city that's already here, making the most of what we got. So how you feel about your boxing? How's it coming along? And what's your goals? Where you want to go with this?
Man, first off, man, boxing coming along good though, man.
Is it? I mean, you trying? Is it more just it's
hobby,
keeping you in shape?
It's my dream.
You really doing it?
It's my last
That's
dream.
what.
I said I'm gonna get a dream, one more shot, and I'm gonna go for it, give my all, blood, sweat, tears.
One more
death.
shot. What happened with the first shot?
First shot, I stopped. I just stopped.
That's what I'm saying. What made you stop?
I've been in and out of the gym since I was 7 years old. First gym I ever walked in was Sugar Ray Leonard Brother Gym in DC.
But I'm saying, like, what, specifically does it, because I fall off shit all the time. I'm saying,
different
what
stuff,
makes,
family stuff. My mother got mad. I didn't do something. Stopped letting me use the car. I stopped going to the gym. So I was like, forget it. I guess I ain't supposed to do this. When I just should have listened to my mom.
Yeah.
I could have kept going to the gym. You gotta listen to your parents.
But do you also think those are just maybe just bullshit ass excuses, or do you think it's real, half and half, or do you think it really was legitimate, like you just couldn't do it? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I'm just asking because the crazy stories about people being homeless and sleeping in their car for their dreams. And I'm not saying that negatively. Like you don't want it bad enough. I'm just picking your brain on like your journey as far as boxing.
Yeah, it was 50-50. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of me making the excuses.
Yeah, because I do that too. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of me just stop coming, stop doing, stop falling out of love with it.
Yeah,
like it's like a relationship.
Exactly.
It's all of us have a relationship with our dreams, and we always think about it at least once a day. Mm-hmm. That's who you love. It's who you in and out of love with it. So that's what it is with me.
Shit, that's what's up. You think you could take T pretty easily?
We already did this. The first day I met him.
What was the results?
We just got in there and scratched. It was good work because the first day I met him, I said, if you want to be my partner, what I say, we got to scratch. We got to look at it.
But was this on the street?
No, we had gloves.
Okay.
We had gloves. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't go in front of everybody in the gym.
Yeah.
Because it ain't like that type of thing.
Yeah,
like, if you my partner, you my partner. So, like, it was for just me and him. We recorded it so we could, like, study each other. And, like, you could work on that. I could work on that, but it was cool, like bonding, because we scratched for about 30, 45 minutes.
Damn,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
And
we
we was
did.
really hitting, boom, boom.
And that was
Yeah.
after practice.
Yeah, after practice, so it was
Okay.
it was all cool.
Yeah,
And
and
I
your
was
brother,
like,
I sparred with your
I was
brother
about
too.
to
Yeah,
bring
he
Rex
sparred
up
with
too.
Rex.
So you,
Rex, yeah, got
Yeah.
some good tape.
And see, he
working with
be
Rex.
putting it, he be, again, I'm not
He's
next to him
solid.
24/7, but I know, I do follow him as far as, social media and shit. It seemed like he really don't be taking no days off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Never.
stayed pretty, but again, I don't know if he's really trying to, I don't know if that's just his form of working out or if he really is trying to, like, pursue fighting. I'm not, you know what I'm
MMA,
saying? I'm
like
not
MMA?
MMA and all that. I know it's not, boxing or whatever. What he does, but-
my thing has never been about who wins. It's about, like, are you willing to get in there and better yourself and really harness yourself, because it ain't all physical. It's a whole bunch of mental. It's a whole bunch of emotional.
Well, that's the
It's all
difference in
that.
like just sparring compared
Yeah.
to like this is an actual fight. We're gonna, it's gonna be
Right.
rounds or however y'all want to do it type shit. I didn't know if it was set up like that where it was a winner or y'all just sparred.
It was rounds,
and y'all
you know
just,
what I'm saying?
It was rounds.
It was
wasn't
rounds.
about who won.
It was
okay.
That's
it
all I
was
was
about
asking.
work. Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah, it was about work.
it's like almost like it was a vivid vision. Like, I could remember when I tagged him. I could remember
Yeah.
when he tagged me.
Yeah.
So like them hits, they still hurt. It's real hits,
Yeah.
But like
It's
Yeah,
real
that's
hits.
what's up.
it's
That's
real,
what's up,
and I
that's
can
what's
vouch
up.
for him because Ray he do want it more than most people. You know what I'm saying? And just the situation that I met him in let me know that he wants it more than most people. Just give him a little background, like where you from and like
Man, I was
how'd
gonna
you
ask you
get
that
here?
I'm
next.
from Washington, D.C.,
Okay,
up in the capital. That's where I was born and raised.
I've been
And I
there once.
moved here. Yeah, it's a presidential.
I was pissed, bro.
politic
The only
crap.
thing I really wanted to see was Force Theater.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
over here
yeah,
about to sound
Ford Theater.
retarded. That's what it's called, right?
Mhm,
Right.
Ford Theater, yeah.
Yeah, they was shut down,
That's
bro.
where Lincoln
The
got
one-
smoked.
Yep, that's all
Yeah.
I really wanted as a kid for some reason, bro. I always been real into Lincoln and JFK. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, they
always
got-
into them, and they was shut down that one weekend I was there, bro. They were doing some kind of construction or something. Like the one
That's how it
time I
be.
was there.
That's how it be
Unless
up
they do
there.
it all the time, I don't know. But we, Smithsonian and all that stuff. I'm big into, as you can see, antiques and so the museums and stuff.
enough
was
of that
crazy to
up
me.
there. It's enough
Bro,
of
I
that.
mean, there wasn't enough time. You had to,
It was too much.
yeah, I didn't know there was like 7 or 8 just Smithsonians. I thought it was
Bruh.
just like the Smithsonian. You know
I've
what
been
I'm
there a
saying?
million times.
You can't even see it all.
Imagine
still,
growing up there. Guess where your field trip is when you're in elementary school?
Straight to the
Yeah.
Smithsonian.
Straight to the Smithsonian.
But that's
Everything.
dope to me. I at least did get to see the hat, the hat that he wore. And you can still see the blood on it, all moldy and shit. And it bro, saw, crazy shit. And then, the spacecraft that they, had claimed went to,
Oh, the Air and Space
went
Museum.
to, landed on the moon or whatever.
Yeah.
And, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm
The
saying?
Air and Space Museum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a crazy city I can't even imagine growing up there, bro.
It was
it's like
hard.
that's like a 180 from how, not a 180 because I didn't grow up out in just no damn country or nothing. I'm a city boy, you know what I'm saying? But it's different over there. Or from the week I was there, it wasn't. It's like, where the fuck do you grow up at? Type. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
grew
doesn't
up in
seem
the
like
hard
it was
part.
really.
That's, y'all
It
was in
doesn't
the
seem
good
like
part.
it was really.
Every
Yeah.
city got the good part where you take the tours. And then you got the
we
bad
was in the
part where
tourist
people
shit,
live. Yeah.
White House and all that.
How'd you grow up? Like, what was your upbringing?
Man,
Sports wise.
started off. I mean, that's Redskin Nation up there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because I moved down here in Cowboy Nation.
Cowboy
They don't
everywhere.
know I'm a whole Redskin, and I'm down here.
Were you
but,
boxing already back then?
On and off. But I was a kid, my uncle
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
gloves on me. I was
Yeah.
bad. My uncle put the gloves on
boxed?
me. And
Like, for real,
boxed.
for real?
No, he ain't boxed like for real. But he was like amateur stuff,
Okay,
playing
yeah.
around. But he beat
Introduce
me
it
up
to you
bad.
at least, yeah.
He beat me up bad when I was a kid. I was crying. I was bleeding.
Yeah.
I went to my mom crying, grandma
that's all good,
crying.
though,
They told
you
me,
know?
no, you better go back in there. And ever since then, I've been fighting. So it's like I'm
So
traumatized.
your parents, they want you to,
Yeah.
they believe in you
Yeah.
and they don't think it's no stupid ass dream. They really,
Nah, especially my dad. That's all
Really?
we talk about.
man,
That's all me and
that's
my
a
pops
blessing,
talk
bro.
about.
You already know a lot of people as parents, especially with taking risks like that. It's not like I'm gonna go to school.
this
and
was
do
crazy.
This is something different. So
So I cut you off. My mother didn't want me to play football, but she let me box. Don't make no sense.
I mean, I think it maybe kind of. I mean, football. They both just crazy rich.
Well,
both
yeah,
was rich.
football and boxing, you could suffer from what they call CTE, and that's real. Because them concussions,
Them head shots.
hits, them
Head
head
shots,
traumas,
bro.
like you gotta watch everything that's going on.
Man, I wish you had watched the Aaron
Look,
Hernandez
I'm finna
shit
get on
before
that,
this
and I'm not
episode.
finna divulge because the Aaron
Have you seen
Hernandez
it?
is
On
retarded.
Netflix? I gotta check it out.
Man,
I'll check it out.
bro.
I ain't finna go
I should
there.
have gave y'all some
I keep
homework.
But I'm gonna tell
shoulda-
you, like,
we could have chopped it up
it's
on that
retarded.
one.
It's that way because everything that they gonna speak on is all facts that happen, bro.
All I know is he a stone cold killer. That's
But
all
more
I know.
than that, more than
He
that,
more
though.
than that.
Like, I mean,
y'all
it's
don't even
deeper
know because
rooted.
I hadn't even seen
I'm
the
gonna watch
shit.
it tonight.
I just remember while I was going on, all the facts about the case and how this popped up
It's
and that
other
popped
shit
up.
that I
Like,
don't even want to ruin it for y'all,
and,
man.
and I'm not gonna go there, but
Alright,
at the
I'ma
same
watch
time, like, how
Y'all
was your
making me watch.
schoolwork coming up? Like, how was your grades,
Oh,
your
straight
studying
C's.
and everything?
I got C's. I was
Yeah.
an average Joe all the way through. Got lucky, maybe get a B in math. Maybe
That's the
one
best
year.
way to do it, man.
That was my whole thing. C's all the way through. Even so, but when I got to college, my first year in community college, I did good. I got like a 3.0.
Did you go? When did you move? First of all, like what age?
Moved down here?
Yeah.
I moved down here 2 years ago.
Oh shit. Okay. So
I just
this is
moved.
all happening back in DC.
Yeah, everything happened
Okay.
back in DC. This all fresh to me.
So okay. So you just.
I just
So y'all
grabbed
just
up-
met each other within the past 2 years.
Yeah,
now?
last
okay.
year around this
Oh
time.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I
okay.
saved up my money. I bought a car. I took $400, and I just moved down to Texas. I said I'm gonna chase a dream, do or die.
Wow. Okay. So what is this the place to be for boxing, or I don't know shit about all that, bro? That's the T and his brothers.
I ain't really want to do it in
I'm
my
trying
city.
to learn.
Too many distractions. So I just
Okay.
looked on the internet, and I was just like, I
Really?
want to find out who's the best left-handed boxer that can teach me that has like Hall of Fame pedigree. And I narrowed it down to two. I got
That's
Florida and
crazy.
Texas. I got Antonio Tarver fight out in Tampa Bay, and then I got Paulie Ayala, and he fight out here in Fort Worth. And I was like,
I'm gonna have to look him up.
I said, I'm coming to Texas because I like y'all gun laws. So I was like,
Hey,
Bro, that's
you-
respect on that. That's
did
a move.
Did
you
you
know,
notice
what I
what
did.
happened in that church over there in White
and
Settlement?
White Settlement, yeah, right down the street.
Did you see Did you see the video? How many people pulled out guns? Other than
I
the
ain't
person
see-
that
That's
shot
on
him.
you.
I ain't see that.
I'll
Man,
pull it up
I
for you
seen
when
that.
we
I
get
seen a
done.
little clip, but I ain't see that.
I mean, over 5 people.
Oh yeah, I love
Pulled
that,
out
boy. I
guns.
love
There was
this
more
state.
coming. Bro,
And
if you read the article,
people from left and right, like he said, was coming with more guns. That's just
I
Texas in
love
general.
that. I love it.
So-
it makes my blood boil.
You know,
it.
I love that
I
same
love
type
it.
of mentality.
This is
And
my home. This is where I want to raise my kids at.
Yeah.
This is how I feel about Texas. It's like a religion. I love it. Bro, I think it's the best move I made.
shout out to my boy Nick out in Vegas. As I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned it or not on the air or not, but you know what I'm saying. Took a week off. I was in Vegas, just staying with my boy or whatever, and we that had came up randomly about, you know, I don't even know how it came up, but he was like, man, I wouldn't want to raise a kid out here in Vegas. He's like, you know, I would rather go back home, you know what I'm saying, and be in DFW and raising a kid out there
feel
compared
you.
to Vegas, you
Real
know.
talk.
And again, you know, I told you a little bit, we didn't even step foot on the strip. I've done that 100,000 times. I went on this trip to clear my head. We went the other way. We went to the mountains, and you know, it was just, you know what I'm saying, just clean air, and just, you know what I'm saying, just away from all that other shit.
Yeah, this is
But
the place
still,
to be to raise
it
your
ain't
kids.
no place to raise a kid from what he said. It's just, you
Y'all
know,
big
he'd
on
rather
respect.
do it here, you
We're
know.
big on respect. I like how y'all big on respect like that. Not saying that we ain't big on respect where I'm from, but it's different down south. It's like the first warning. You getting it.
Yeah.
You get your first warning when you meet somebody down south. They so nice to you. It's like,
Yeah.
so you don't want to see the other side. So, you know, up north, it's like, yeah, what are you looking at?
Yeah,
What
you can't even
it's straight
you
up.
can't even nod your head
Straight
at a
thunder.
stranger.
As soon as
you
you
know?
meet him, yeah, you can't nod your. What you nod your head for? What you trying to plot and like what you are, you know? But that's why I said I got a new energy, new space, chase the dream. Right move
Bro,
I made. Texas.
that's what's up, man.
Straight
so
up.
I gotta ask. I mean, have you linked up with what was his name one more time? The one here in Texas.
Paulie Ayala. Yeah, I'm in the gym right now.
With
that's
him?
where I box right now.
Really?
That's why I
Bro,
box every day.
that's-
He's training me. He's like
That's
my
impressive, man.
Mr. Miyagi.
I'm like I just
Karate
met
Kid.
you, but I'm proud of you, bro. Like the fact
Thanks,
that you
bro.
learned. Look, that's
Thanks,
some book
bro.
shit, dog. Like,
Thanks, bro.
That's a good man. I
That's why
appreciate you
say
bringing him on.
I could vouch for
Angels.
Ray.
Because I didn't know if, you know, again, bro, not no judgment or nothing, but I didn't know if you was, you know, just boxing for whatever reason. I didn't know you was like,
No, that's my
boxing,
only, just
bro.
my dream. That's how
Bro.
I plan on saving my people, providing for my
Bro,
family,
that's
eating,
you saying all
everything.
the same shit I say about, you know, what I do, you know what I'm saying? And Damn, bro. That's
your
you know what I'm
dream.
saying? You writing your little, you know, it's a
Ride my dream.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't decide to chase my dream, I would have never met this man right across from me.
Man.
He done so much for me, man. I can't.
Hey,
I
all
ain't
right, he's done a lot for me, you know. And
roof over the head, all that. We can talk food.
hey,
all
this is my
that.
brother right here,
Good
man.
right here.
Yeah, and it happened quick, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the same, you know, we both, you know, I ain't gonna sit here, you know, forever and then, you know, boost this fool up and shit. But I do it almost every episode. Like it's just, you know, he a real one, bro. And my circle then kind of my one hand, you know, and just one of them, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else that I on my hand has been go back, you know, 10 years and shit. You know, he the one. We only known each other for what, a year maybe now, but he, well, he got keys to here. You know what I'm saying? Like you both saying, this is the studio. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even, you know, is. I don't just, you know what I'm saying, go around giving my keys to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
This society.
But with him, it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't home, I can get, because he learning how to do all this shit, Pro Tools and all that shit, and he damn near half a Klarity now, and it's just crazy how you can meet somebody in it within 300 damn days and, you know, be like, hey, it's the keys to my spot, but like, we a team now and shit, and now we done started the podcast, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Some people just click like that, and it's rare, you know what I'm saying? But you know, again, like you said in Texas, I'm still cool as hell with everybody though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, hey, you ain't on one of my five, man. The fuck, what you looking at is?
Yeah, it ain't none of that.
I'm just gonna be trying to be cool with as many damn people as possible. But my people is just about 4 or 5 people, you know. But again, you know, not to keep talking your ears off, but same thing in Vegas. My you know, my boy, same here. You know, Nick, he born and raised Texas, and he's from Mansfield and shit. And he even said he had to get used to, you know, he just driving or walking around or something, and even just nodding your head at somebody, a stranger. They even in Vegas, they be on some like,
yeah,
wait, that's for me. Like I don't know you. You know, it wasn't on no hood shit where they're like, you know, bitch, what you? It was more on some nicer, but still like confused. Like do I know you? And he's like, bro, just like literally saying hello, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, whatever. But I always ask people, you good and shit. Random ass people at the cashier, you know,
and
store.
that's what you want your kids to see,
you know
coming up.
Like
that's what you want your kids to see. You want your kids to be good citizens in society.
I saw my dad do it all growing up.
Wow. Disrespectful to adults and stuff. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'd rather raise them down here whenever I have them.
Ray is a Southpaw, by the way, and that's
I'm both, but I'm a Southpaw.
Yeah, he both, but you know, ambidextrous. But he'll hit you with that left real quick. So you know, I'm coming with the right, so it's a real juxtaposition when we be lined up. But like, man, tell him
film when we all boxing.
No, we got it filmed.
No, we're a new one though.
I mean, with the GoPro or something.
I want
you know
a new
what I'm saying?
one. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, he probably gonna run me for my money because he's every day with this. There's no extracurricular activity.
We can flip the script right on that because it's the same. You know, we chopped it up before we went live. You know what I'm saying? You were saying how you used to do the music and shit. It's reverse, bro. You've been putting in every day. You in the studio. You know, you ain't doing boxing. You doing it. So now you know what I'm saying? You'll one up this fool probably pretty easy on the music, but you probably still got it. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? With the boxing,
he know I still got the fundamentals.
Yeah,
but he got the win.
I still got it though.
Yeah. I ain't finna just out myself.
But he gonna jump out there like that.
But at the same time, like bro, gonna have the win, and like we used to run together and all that type of stuff.
He should. If he doesn't, then something's wrong. If he over here putting in the work and you not, and
he used to get on me because we'll run a full mile down the road, down Camp Bowie, boom, come back, boom. Okay. And what I do, as soon as I stop, so light up something immediately when I stop. Immediately, bro. I don't even catch my breath. He was like, man, that's it right there. So he was like, you could have been in the army. That's how they used to treat people. That's how they used to do in the army.
That's how they used to do in the army. You know what I'm saying?
Like, run a mile and then smoke a cigarette. Do whatever, smoke some dope, whatever you do. But I mean, elaborate on that. How did that training in the army?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was about to ask you. See if
get you to where you are.
In the army at all? Some side shit going on.
That's why I found the dream. Fell in love with the dream again in the army, upstate New York. I was stationed in New York. As soon as I got in the army, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go to Hawaii. We about to."
Everybody was hoping for Hawaii.
Bro. They sent me to New York in the snow. It was snowing every day. Watertown, New York, a gym, Watertown Boxing Club. That's the same gym where Sugar Ray Robinson got his name from. Same gym. I went in that gym and I met a coach named Johnny Pepe. That's his name. He an old white Italian, Rocky the Stallion type figure.
And you already knew who he was before?
I ain't know who he was,
okay.
but he just took on me.
Yeah.
I walked in the gym. He was like, "Oh yeah, I came in the gym and right-handed." He was like, "Nah, you a left-handed." He
Really?
switched me to left hand. Maybe that was my whole reason to go up in there. He switched me to a left hand fighter, and he was like, "Yeah, you gonna do it like this." But for the most part, the Army. I think every man should go at least for 2 years.
Really?
If it was my choice, because it's gonna open up a killer instinct in you. And I ain't just saying about kill, like take a life. I'm talking about in like chasing whatever you want to be.
Just determination.
Yeah, it's gonna make you like be ready to die for it.
Yeah.
You're like, if you was ready to die for my brother next to me, you gonna die for your dream.
Easily.
Easy.
Yeah, that's
so
a good point.
Ready to put your back against the wall, straight up.
Man, it's like now that you word it that way, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I'm trying to live in a country where they, what I'm saying, force you to do shit.
Yeah.
I tried to get in the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? I hit a low depression. My dad was in the Air Force for almost about 34 years. I mean, he did it. He was ranked up high, retired and everything. You know what I'm saying? Took care of him. House, you know what I'm saying, loans easy. You already know all the benefits and shit. He did it right. He got in at 18, fresh, and he wrote it all the way out. And so I've been on this music shit since I've been a youngin', bro, just saying fuck everything else and being out here on that starving artist shit, you know what I'm saying, until I something pop off. And my dad, because he loved me, he wanted to see me, be successful, and also I would imagine he wanted to stop seeing me then broke all the time, and you know what I'm saying, like just still hopefully shit's still running.
We grew up around some street people. My dad always tell me the same thing like yours about integrity, doing the right thing at the right time. Somebody gonna notice you.
And again, he got all that because he 18. He, you know what I'm saying, hopped in. But before there we go. Let me just finish this up before I forget. I had hit a real bad depression. I was getting like in a lot of trouble, bro. Like in and out of jail multiple times, bro. Stupid shit just kept happening. To the point where I was even trying to stay out of trouble, and shit kept happening. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't right, bro. Like this. I started getting tickets and shit all of a sudden for like random shit, like, and I was like trying to literally like stay out of trouble. How the fuck does that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just hit a heavy depression, bro. And I was like, man, I think my only way out is just to join the damn military at this point, because I ain't doing shit. I ain't going to school anymore. I keep getting in trouble. My record's getting all fucked up. Like, my music, I ain't even doing music right now. I don't even feel motivated to do music. And I had tried to, and they went and they said my record was too fucked up and I couldn't do it. That fucks me up more, because I'm like, so I can't even serve my country either? You know what I'm saying?
They give me the same ultimatum.
That's how they
like,
do.
I can't even, but they were like, you could probably get in the Army and shit. They were like, but
they told me I could get in the Army too.
It was because my age and my record. They were like, if you was younger, again, I wouldn't know, I think I was probably 24 or something maybe when this happened. Not super young, not super old, but they were like, man, we're looking for like fresh, clean record.
Yeah,
out of high school,
looking for that. Yeah,
like sharp, this and that.
Army, they'd take you for.
That's
like
what they said.
shit.
It was right next door. They were like, hey, you can go next door and go with the Army. But I didn't. Even my pops was like, nah, I know you. Like, you need to just ride with the Air Force or just not do it type shit. And that you can't do it. He just know me, bro. And he already knew that really wasn't
Pops
even me, bro.
Pops always know.
Yeah, and so. But luckily, as I ended up having to push myself through, and I started going back to the gym and clearing my head and trying to, getting back into music, and I started finding people to work with, and then I was like, bro, in a weird, not a weird way, but I was just like, thank you, God, that my record was fucked up, because I ain't supposed to be in the military. But then again, it's like what you said, like that probably wouldn't have hurt, but at the same time, within those little 4 years or 2 years, bro, I started leveling up my music like crazy. And so that's where I know I took, it worked out, I can at least say I tried to serve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
again, not to guilt nobody. I'm like, you didn't try, you know what I'm saying? It's, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, it's got to be some people where it's just not for them.
Yeah.
Or do you not agree with that? You think it's everybody can?
For some people, it's not for.
And we're
for some men,
people who have obviously like illnesses. You know what I'm talking about? Regular ass people. Like, you think?
Nah, I think if you a regular person, you could work a regular job. You could do it. You can do it. If you had PE growing up in middle school and shit, you can do the same. It's the same stuff. They just teach you how to shoot a little bit guns. Teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, save a life. Do CPR. Little stuff you need in the outside world.
That's not little stuff, though.
Yeah, they ain't really little stuff, but it seemed little at the time when you're doing. You like, man, I'm just ready to go shoot guns, hang with my friends, play basketball. Yeah. That's all we wanted to do all day was play basketball.
So you wanted to join, though, right?
Not really. I did it because I dropped out of college. Okay. Got fired from my job.
See, same type of.
And then I was like, oh, I ain't going. My dad was looking at me like, you need to do something with your life. Something.
So same story, you know?
So I tried to go to Air Force, and I kept getting the ASVAB. I kept getting the same score.
Bro, I kept getting that shit too on
43.
I
kept getting a 43. I had to get a 45. I don't
remember what I got.
I got a 43 the second time. I just said, I'm about to go next door. Ain't no difference. I'm going to just go to the Army.
Bro, same story and shit, except I just didn't go to the next door. You know what I'm
just
saying?
Didn't go
I just went this way and just kind of, you know.
I just knew I had to get out of D.C.
For real. That's
same thing. And the same thing happened again where I was like, I just don't feel like I can be the best Raymond Goodine that I want to be in DC. I gotta be in another state.
So when you did 2 years or you got 4 years,
4
right? And then 4. So you got out, you went back. Did you stay in New York or did you go back to DC?
I went back to DC first.
Okay.
Went back to DC, dibbled and dabbled with the music with my cousin a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bump shoulders with a couple of people, you know.
Okay.
That's it. Then was like, you know what, this ain't working.
Yeah.
Find out what it is. Everything ain't for everybody.
But you
like,
gotta try some shit to know it.
Yeah, you gotta try. Be like, all right, this is this path. So I decided to take another path. Everybody told me you need to start back boxing. Because I got depressed for a minute doing music. They was like, yeah, you just need to box. You just need to fight. Everybody kept telling me.
You seem like a boxer, man.
Coaches kept telling me. They kept calling my phone,
like
bro. I was like, talking about he butt dialed. Why you ain't in the gym? Come to the gym. I'm like, man, I'll be there. And I ain't never come. I was still doing me.
How you feel about like it just... I mean, you say anybody could do it if PE, if they had PE, if they had...
Man, if you had PE, you can do
it. That minimal amount of stuff. Now, what if somebody got the biggest attitude problem, the biggest...
I seen them all, bro.
Demeanor.
Them drill sergeants gonna break you, bro.
They gonna get on
drill sergeants gonna break you, bro. It don't matter how big your attitude, how hard. I was in a joint with a dude with a shotgun charge, robbery charge, all that, like all different type of criminals in this jump.
Yeah.
Like they got almost felons, misdemeanors. They like, you need to go to jail, go to the Army.
Exactly.
And they in the Army with me, and they tatted up Bloods. I'm in that jump with Crips, Latin Kings, real gangsters. And I'm like, damn, I'm in the jump with the gangsters. And they doing their thing, and the drill sergeant break every last one of them down. No matter how gangster they is, bruh, the drill sergeant will break you down. Coming from me, I'm telling you now. The drill sergeants, all of them, the girls, the men, them special force dudes, they're looking at you, they gonna break you down. It don't matter where you from, bruh.
I ain't even gonna go. I was gonna go with it because I'll take your word for it. You know what I'm saying? Because
well, what I was gonna ask was, you know, so they're gonna break you down. You're gonna get through it.
You're gonna get through it, and they're gonna make you better.
But do they? That's pretty much what I was gonna say. Is now when these people get done, did it legitimately? You know, we can't answer for everybody. I'm speaking general here. Like I'm talking about for these hard-headed people who like it really took a minute for them to really like.
Some of them took a minute.
But what I'm saying is after when they got out. Yeah. You know, I don't know if you kept touch or maybe just what you thought of, you know, what you think or whatever, or assume. But do you think some of them was like, man, finally done, back to my old ways, or do you just think it really like changes you, bro? Like you really out and you're done gonna keep the change and you're gonna.
It's another chance. So some of them change and become like regular citizens, stay in the Army or do regular jobs or do whatever, and some of them just go back to gangbanging. This was what they do.
But you're saying those people still got broke though, and they
still got broke at that minute when they thought they was the hardest person in the world. They broke down, bro. Every one of them, bro. All of us, bro. Broke down. It was in your face. The spit, everything. They surrounded you. It was like a swarm of beat. It was crazy. They broke us down, bro. They broke you down.
Spit off or nothing, right?
You can't call on mommy or nothing in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. That's why I was.
Bro, my dad used to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to be. I got into a lot of trouble,
if your dad could do that,
and my dad would be in my face, and bro, he didn't ever tell me. Don't wipe that, you know, spit off or whatever. Again, he ain't spitting. It's just he's so
miss. It's like miss.
Yeah, it's miss. And he didn't. It was just in me. I just knew it was disrespectful to be like.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
I just
very,
took it, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was just in me to know that. And this is, you know, so I damn near kind of went through it a little as, you know, I ain't going to compare that to what y'all went through in my boot
It's
camp.
the same.
But my dad kept me, you know, single dad, trying, you know, ex-military, you know what I'm saying? Mom and ran off and shit. He was like, I'm going to keep my damn son in check. And he's over here getting in trouble and shit. So he went in on me, bro. And it made me a way better person. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I had my little version
about.
of it. You know
That's what it's all about. Pops.
Yeah,
stay in your kids' lives. That's what we need,
bro.
Pops.
Yeah, you got yelling. I needed somebody to yell in my damn face, bro.
All of us do.
I mean,
some of us need that love.
Got done and
all of us
everything,
not gonna listen to. Sit down, Timmy.
Nah, hell
Sit down,
no.
Timmy. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Everybody's not listening to that.
Nah,
some people need
bro.
to aggress and hey, sit your down now before I. You need to know that something gonna happen if you don't. You know, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Army life.
No, I definitely want to stay on this side of the sea because you know I don't want to go nowhere because
We gonna hit on tour.
If the police officer get in my face or whatever, I can still wipe their face.
He always gotta
snap.
take everything
Like,
off hood and
just
fighting and
that's
like he
just
gonna be
me.
in trouble and shit. Why can't she just go overseas and on tour or something and enjoy yourself?
No,
He always gotta be.
but look, he did do an overseas tour. So you went to Afghanistan. What was that like, bro? What was that like?
Man. Afghanistan.
If you don't mind, you know,
if it ain't too much.
Yeah, Afghanistan was crazy, man. It's a third world country. You still breathing air.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you hear about it, like, I'm going to Afghanistan. Am I going to make it? Am I going to die? Like,
yeah,
you get off the plane and you're like, it stink. It's like fart, you know. They sewage system ain't like ours in America.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can survive over here. You can still
realize
same God I
still
pray to
here,
over
you
here.
still
I
breathing
still
air.
feel
Yeah, I see
over
what you-
there. Kind of when I pray to God at night, please watch my back.
Yeah.
Don't let these bullets hit me. You know, don't let these
I'm
rockets hit
about to bust
me.
into a freestyle for a
It is,
second.
yeah,
I was about to start beat.
Don't let these bullets hit me. Don't let these rockets hit me. Don't let nothing hit me. You know, make it back safe. My mother and them crying on the phone. I'm good, Mom.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a bunch of stuff. I ain't really getting into a whole lot of gunfights, you know?
Yeah, that's
We
good,
did that
though.
in the air, but we did get shot at a couple times. And my truck did blow up twice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I've been through my portion of the war. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? After the Afghanistan tour, which was a year, I did a year over there out of my contract. I was stationed in Fort Drum. So, you know, when you're stationed in a rapid deployment, you know, installation like Fort Drum, Kentucky, for Campbell and stuff, they deploy every other year.
Okay.
That's why they relationship status with their wives be low. You come back a year, then you gone the next year. And it's like, that's crazy.
That's just how it is.
They do it crazy.
Yeah.
So I did the year and then came back, made it.
Was you
survived.
single through all this? Or am I
had a
putting you on blast
girlfriend
right
in the
now?
army. I had a girlfriend in the army. We was together for a minute, but we was
And
just
you can
too
make
young.
phone calls and shit?
Yeah, you can make phone calls
Okay.
because I was cool with the comms dude in Afghanistan. He had all the comms, so you can call back home to the United States in Afghanistan in the desert. Call my mom. She like, okay. They keep it to like 2 minutes, Goody.
Yeah.
They call me Goody in the army.
Okay.
Last name gonna call me Goody. I'm like, all right, I talk to him, come back. So yeah, you can make phone calls and stuff. Food, steak and lobster every Friday, bro. It was
Dang.
crazy. We ate steak and lobster every Friday in Afghanistan.
So you was there for a year. So you spent, you know, obviously you're going to catch a couple holidays over there.
Couple holidays,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Christmas, I think Memorial Day, Veterans Day, couple of the days like that. But then we went some days we were in the field. We was in the field that's outside the fob. Cause you got the fob where everybody stays. Outside the fob is where the enemy at. Like we in their house. We in their territory. We was out there for a couple of weeks and stuff. And we'd come back, go out for 2 weeks, come back, go out for 6 days, come back, go out for 2 days, come back. You know. So it was like that. That's how it was. It
That's what's
was cool.
up,
Made
man.
it back. All my limbs, everything worked. Girlfriends got my heart broke, all that. I
Hey,
went
that's
through
life,
everything,
though.
dog.
Yeah.
Heart broke. Say you love her. She do you dirty. I
Hey.
say I love her. I did her dirty. It's all the same thing. It's the same circle.
Been there, man.
You know? That's what
Been
it
there.
was.
That's one of the main reasons I tried to join the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting kicked while I was already down, you know, like it's everything at once. But I think that makes the greatest people, man. And it's not saying I'm better or worse than nobody, but like if you look at all the people like just doing dope shit and got dreams and actually, you know, man enough to follow them or woman enough to follow them, whatever. If you go back, bro, they didn't have just no. You know, they had shit. They had life happen to them. You know, and it's never ending. I'm not saying we didn't have. You know, I had it all, but like you know, you, me, T, like everyone I know doing shit, but they you know, got
a whole lot of
life, you know, and slapped you in the face a few times, and it ain't over, you know. But it's some people, you know, trust fund little kids and shit like that and all that. Again, it's, you know, pretty much speaking in general, but it's gonna be a couple in the bunch that you know, I guess stray from the crowd or whatever. But that's a different. I don't really think you're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, with like a damn Mike Tyson if you a trust fund baby and shit. Not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's a different. As you know, that's just one example. But I'm not saying
you ain't gotta fight.
Money,
you ain't gotta fight.
I'm just or you're not gonna even have the same majority. You're not gonna have that same fire in you, bro. Or the discipline or the passion or the, you know. And again, not just trust fund. This is one example. There's other walks of life to where it's like if you go back and look at interviews and read biographies and stuff like that, autobiographies and shit. These greats, bro, they done had fucked up, you know, crazy lives, you know. I'm not saying your life is fucked up or mine was fucked up, but I've had crazy traumas and shit happen, you know, shit with my mom leaving, and all this shit makes me a better artist, bro. It just, that's what, music is my outlet, you know what I'm saying? I needed an outlet. I found this music, bro.
It's your voice.
That too, you know what I'm saying? That's my way of speak, like you said, you know, getting shit out. I feel like I need to.
But quick story though, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No,
I almost got put out the military.
Wrap it up, man. But you're gonna, but take your time though with it.
Yeah,
take your time with it.
Quick story. I almost got put out the military trying to chase my dream. My dream was the box. I got into it with this one guy. This one guy slept above me, and I was just like, man, I will give you money to put boxing gloves on me for 1 minute, and I'm gonna show you how crazy, how good I am with this. So he never put it on. So we get into a fight. I beat him up anyway. Yeah. He go tell the drill sergeant. Drill sergeant said, y'all in here fighting? I'm like, nah, they give me extra duty. So then they had a big boxing night. Last night in AIT, everybody got a fight. You a man, you got a problem with him, everybody fight.
Oh, okay.
So we out that joint fighting. When I tell you,
that's
I beat the brakes out of this dude. One dude, I ain't even know him, bro. We was cool. I ain't know him.
Yeah.
I beat the brakes out of him. Bloody nose, 2 black eyes. The drill sergeant shut the whole thing down.
Did he want to fight?
Next thing. He didn't win no fight.
No, I'm saying, did he want to fight?
Yeah, he wanted to fight.
Okay.
He said, yeah, I'll fight Goodine. He looks small. He my size. I'll fight him. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. We go fight then. You know, it let him get his little flurries off for me. Yeah. Just to see how he feel. Boom, after that, shut him down. Quick 40-second fight. Boom, boom, really? They had to stop in. Whoa, my bad. They had to jump in. Whoa, stop the fight.
That's some
black ass.
McGregor shit.
Drill sergeant was like, who hit this soldier right here? Who did this to this soldier? When I tell you I was in formation like this, he looked at me and he didn't snitch, bro. Real dude, man, to this day, he looked me dead in the eye.
Shout out to that guy.
Real
Shout out to him, bro. He ain't get me put out. He said, bro, he fell down the stairs. I said, oh, man. He could have got me messed up my life from the jump.
Yeah.
But yeah,
man, that's
a crazy little fighting boxing story.
I'm sure you got a million of them, bro.
He took the wife route. He took the I don't want to let nobody know what's going on.
That's what's up, though.
He had to. He could have ratted me out.
Yeah,
he had every right to. Bro, how you gonna come to how you gonna show up to the drill sergeant the next day? You everybody face clean. You're black. Your ass black, like swole up black, nose bleeding, tissue in your nose, bro.
Yeah. And you know,
shout out to God for giving me the talent. I'm gonna say this on the air.
Yeah, do you? You know what I'm saying?
Just keep it 100, and I'm gonna keep going 100%, putting on for
Please
work.
do.
For work,
like,
817.
You doing it?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna put on. We gonna get a belt. Yeah, you did,
bro.
That's it.
All that.
That's what I'm saying. And again, I hate to keep it so short, man, but we gonna have to like throw you in like rotation. You know what I'm saying? We trying to follow. Us and you know, for the viewers along there, we trying to like follow people's
that's
journeys.
I'm gonna definitely come back.
So that's why, you know, instead of sitting with you for them 3 hours, we just have you pop in every couple months if it's cool shit. That way we can follow you and stay in check with you.
Y'all got my word.
So it's really gonna kind of hold you a little accountable as well. Because when we have you back on, I don't want to be telling people like, or I'm sure you don't want to be saying like, yeah, I don't do that no more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank you too for joining Unfriended.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Like, thank you for your service too. On top of that, you know what I mean?
That, you know what I'm saying, for a charge. And
before I forget, because people always be telling me, you need to do this. Your boy Rob G, my boy T over here, my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's the first time he brought a guest, and he solid ass guest. You need to bring more people on, man.
Yes, sir.
But man, before I let you go, I'm gonna keep this short as well too. All the links are gonna be down below, but go over to Panther City Hat Company or hatco.com. Check their stuff out, man. Especially, I mean, shit, if you're from A17, then you already know what it is with Panther City.
Pointed that boy.
Yeah,
right
those are my
right?
two favorite ones. They've got a ton of other stuff, man. Again, y'all over here distracting me, bro. Man, y'all over here distracting me too much, bro. We got shit to do today. If you want your little 15% off, click on the link below. Put in Unfriended at checkout. Check out Klarity Music Group at claritymusicgroup.com or Klarity Music Group LLC on IG, and Facebook is Klarity with a K. Thank you for joining Unfriended, man. We'll be back next week, man. We're gonna get back on to doing this little once a week thing, man. But shit, until next time, peace, y'all. That's what's up, bro.